Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of European Universalis 4 as the 13 colonies of loyal British citizens, and this is probably the loyalist of them all. Loyalist little area. We've never had a revolt here. Nothing has ever happened in Bermuda, it's just been nice. A revolt risk of 0%. Overextension is affecting it, war exhaustion is apparently affected. I didn't know I had any war exhaustion. But yeah, it's just a nice little place. In the middle of freaking nowhere. I don't believe Bermuda was actually ever considered part of the 13 colonies, but it is in the game, at least. Come on, these sieges could fall. 42, 28. Let's get to annex them. I did save them enough diplo points, good. More of you guys are starting to westernize, finally. You know, a human player would have done it straight away. I'm curious to how they decide when they was going to do it. Come on, get ready. Fall! 49%. Oh, we're paused. It's going to tick, it's going to fall. It's going to tick, it's going to fall. Yes. Diplomacy, sue for peace. No diplo points at all, or 150. It's not as bad. Just send it. And all of you. I should be used to using shift to select things extra. It's like it works in Adobe. We're going to be moving down here now. That was a lot less aggressive, not aggressive expansion, that's not what I was looking for. It's overextension, what I don't like. Aggressive expansion doesn't actually bother me all that much. But manage, I can now call all of these. Yes! Even Erie. Finally Erie. Erie where training troops would have been even better than where I'm doing it now. Base 550, base 4,000. But look, that base 4,000 is getting me 450. That's only, it's getting me 4 times more despite the fact it's actually 20% less. So we might build up Erie like we have done the Huron. We can't really, because Scotland actually has troops now. Is that losing prestige affecting... I hope that event doesn't keep firing, because either I'm going to lose all my stability or we're going to be at negative 100 prestige. It's not doing anything that would make me so I can actually declare war on England. How much can you hold? 44, no problem. Alright. Merge up, split in half, 2 15s, one go to Tennessee, he'll come down to Chickawa, Choctaw. They're bigger than what I was expecting, but you know, we can still declare war on them. Actually, how much room do we have? We have less than 40, so we can eat less than 10 base tax. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then again, you can always split it out into 2 wars. I'd rather be at 100%. You into it so we can move straight on there, yep. Declare the war. You move on to him. You come here where we'll detach a siege. Thousand, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Yeah. So actually for these two, let's already split off. Select You and you. One of you there, one of you here. And we'll march them guys north and detach your sieges along the way. Sieges. Yeah, they've not been paid for their troops, silly people. Yeah, I may want Scotland to become involved. Convert some more heretics. I can do another one. Might have been worthwhile doing religious ideas, the amount of time I've been spending on these guys, you know, converting. Attach enough units to siege and move on. You did leave 4,000. But let's check out this. Yeah, it's just a flat 1 up to 5. The maximum bonus is 5 now. For 5 artillery units. I'm sure it used to stack and you needed more. It might be to do with the type of artillery, though. I don't know. Because this is a lot later in the game, so maybe you needed more of them to make the difference before. Detach a siege, move on. You took one of the cannons, okay. Chase down the army anyway. Ooh. My morale isn't as good as I thought it would be. I do have discipline, but not quite as good morale at the start. And they have a decent general. I think is why we was losing. You guys detach again and move up. 6,000, which they're moving into, so we should be good there. And if you follow, we'll meet up and, you know, gang up on them there. Got a guy coming with fresh morale though, so didn't think it was going to be a problem. Merge up, attach a siege. You're going to Arkansas. This unit has low morale, therefore we can't give it move orders. Okay, we'll manage to find him and chase him. I think we finally killed him. Yeah, we did. Everyone's sieging. Everyone happy? Yes, so you guys can go sitting over in the French territory. Probably get away with dropping my maintenance, but I don't do that at peacetime, so why would I do it now? 7% of my siege already, 0%. I think the cannons do help quite a bit. Although now it is a case of waiting for him. Not going to take too long. Annoyingly, I wouldn't mind it taking longer. One siege has fallen, which means I have to split in half. It's not just going to give me the cannons, is it? You up, out down the south. You also go talk to the French, former French colony, should I say? Yep, siege with the cannons finished first. A cannon. Move the cannon along. Move everyone else back to reinforcing territory. If Scotland joined themselves, I could try and take this. Yeah, this lovely 5-base Taxon. Would mean I'd have to deal with Scottish Mexico, but that could be how I could get enough war score up for them to want to deal with me. Send another guy, okay. Converted some more people. How's French? The French and Netherlands are still at war. They're winning by plus 70 though. Not for the life of me can I see why. Nothing is sieged up. The only thing we can see sieged up is a bit of French Canada. That's where French Canada is. So I can't kick them out of here because they have Greenland. Yeah, I could easily deal with Spanish Mexico. And you have good... Wait, don't have brilliant. I was going to say I could maybe take the coasts away from them. See what happens. Select the cannon again. Move the cannon down. You had a cannon as well, so let's take you out. Move you down. You guys come over here. There's no Canada like French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. Excellent supplies. Oh shit, cost goes down. Do I have... Pause, please. Here we have pause, good. I can only fit another 8 in. I think we're looking to doing some building anyway, though. No, wait. Finish the war first, because it's going to cost points one way or the other. One last place, and we'll have 100% on these guys before Scotland's even fought to ask us to stop. Maybe they're scared to intervene. All of you, run away. Run away. I don't know why I'm taking them that far away, but anyway. Super peace. 16.9% overextension. And I'm at 64, so I need 20 less. We're all going to finish at the same time, which is in 5 years' time. That's great, I'm happy to hold on until Scotland tells me not to. I don't think... Well, there's call for peace. But... as long as we don't get called for peace or Scotland doesn't ask us to stop, why the heck would I? Okay, you want to rebel? We'll send troops at you. I really do wish we could get the events for this again. Oh, we could go to war with the Netherlands. Yeah, they colonized these already properly. Spain's taking my African people. I like it. Scottish Mexico does nothing. You'd think colonies of the same country next to each other would defend each other. You should be able to have... I lost? How did the big army lose? Get back in there. You have crap tons of morale. How did you lose? Oh, you... Somebody arrived first, didn't they? And they lost. And because you arrived on the same day, you all retreat. Now you line up there, then I'll split you in half again. So taking the... merge you guys up. Split off. That just doesn't seem right. There should be 8 cavalry units. And 16 of them sounds right. So select you now. Split you in half. No. Split you in half. Ignore you for the time being. One here. One there. One extra unit from what we was expecting, and the 14 down here. 4 times 14 is going to be 44, 48. And I can have... So yeah, I've got room for the extra one. At the minute I have room for 12 more. So I must have more. So right number of cannons, 2 each. 3, you need 1 more cavalry unit, for Christ's sake. Was it 8 I was building them at? You were the right size, weren't you? 7, 8, 4, 2. So is there too many cav... I know it's going to be the wrong place, but which one of you, where are you moving? Up here. Take yourself a cavalry unit there, because that's the one that's going to make you up to full size. Oh, 58, not 48. I'm 4 away from getting the full next unit. So in that case, let's look at the buildings. See what's armory do. Manpower increase. It's land force limits we're looking for though. So instead of buildings, what's for next? Idea. Manpower recovery speed. Need to get all the way to the end to get to the one that I'd want. Which is nice. And we need a new diplomat here. Production efficiency, I guess, because you're the level 1 and I don't want to spend any more than that. Why are we spending so much? Advisors, why am I... Do I have a level 2? I have a level 2. I still don't have a level 1 to replace him with. So much more expensive. You go up to army building base. Series code. I don't care about Scottish Louisiana. I'm sitting on there until I can eat you. It's going to be in a while. There's nothing to adjust for core creation cost either. So overextension and core creation costs are set numbers which you can never change anything. You can't get advisors for them. Conversion successful. Convert more people to the correct version of the correct faith. How are we looking on our religious map mode? Like so as in Newfoundland, there's a good chunk of Protestant up here. The Scottish and the Dutch aren't doing too well at spreading reform, but Catholic is definitely in control in Europe and South America and South North America or Central America, however we want to describe it. If I could have got to here, we could have blocked Spain out from getting into the central bit. I didn't know how far I had to go. Go away, don't care. Pass the Importation Act. Have administrative power of at least 50, have trade efficiency at least 50, completed trade ideas. Use 5 mercantile into them. Thirteen Colonies gets the Importation Act until 1821, which I think might be the end of the game. Production efficiency down, national trade income modifier up. Yeah, screw it. 5% to 10% sounds like it's a winner. Taking our trade efficiency up. Actually, we make more money from production. That surprises me, the amount I spent on ships for trade. I want to start building the manpower buildings like I did in Haran, in Erie, because I know it's another good place to do it, but in the meantime we have 1 and we're able to build We can definitely get 7 that we was looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll get the cannons as well ready. Should take us up all the way up to our limit. You guys merge up. Scorched Earth. No thank you. I am technically at war, yes. I was going to say, why is that option even available? I'm not at war. I am. I'm just sort of waiting to do anything. Manpower recovery speed is... I really want to get up this, but would I be better off going for tech? How are we looking? The Dutch are the yellowest. We're better than England and New Spain. So the people we're fighting against, we might fight the Dutch, but at the moment we're still ahead on tech. It looks like it at least. And military tech 23. Actually, military tech 21. I'm behind on military tech. Crap. Army shock. Cavalry fire. I'm going to go down the idea route still, because it reduces the cost of the actual techs as well a little bit by having more ideas. Traitor in Parliament, execute him, or getting war exhaustion. It's become apparent that an elected member of our government is aligned aiding with the opposition during the war. We will propose that we execute him for treason, but he is widely supported within the community. Getting the war exhaustion, I don't care. Lose the war exhaustion. That was such a hardship. Can't remember what I just spent now, though. I really should have took another admin idea. Don't care, France. How's our cause looking 50% of the way through? Looks like we're going to be able to hold on to a war permanently. Oh, joining the land up meant that you don't longer write 13 colonies here. You just write it there, tiny. The Dutch are in the fucking way. Tech. More admin tech. Next one, use it at 26, so we're miles away from that. What do you actually give me? Production efficiency plus 10% more. Yeah, screw it. Might as well spend them, haven't we? Oh, we've got them to core, but we've got a while to wait until we core them. And Scottish Mexico will be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. Actually, because we're waiting, speed 5. I don't know how much of a difference it's really going to make, but move these guys up. Finally managed to convert the heretics of somewhere, that's fine. So let's work on Appalachia and get going. More troops being built. Excellent year, load of manpower. We still have room for it. We've never actually reached our maximum, I don't think. We seem to have so much manpower in comparison to, you know, how many troops we can officially support. I mean, I'd like just to increase my land force limits, that's why I've gone quantity, but we already had quality. So that explains it. Diplomats available. Colonists available, yes, I know, but there's nowhere for me to reliably send him. Oh, there is. I could fill in all these. I guess. But I want other people to do it and I'll steal them. the wrong way to be looking at it, and I want to take base tax, pure and simple, because base tax means land force limits. On the coast it means naval limits. What tech could we do? Diplotech. Crap, we must have been ahead of time with the amount that cost us. Yeah, 14 years, so we must have been last time. I'm not going to take this because it's going to, you know... Ideas, neighbouring bonuses minus 20%, but we're not going to take that just yet because I'm going to need it for the peace deal. Actually, we hadn't looked to see how much it's going to cost us. 350. Trade collapse. National trade income modifier, or lose a diplomatic power, I don't care. You go deal with these guys. I just don't care. Your money, and I stand behind. Oh, didn't notice. We can convert another person or another thing. Now we're looking down here. Slowest progressing colony ever. I just literally want to send 1,000 people to go live there. Don't think I should struggle with the amount of population that I have. Yeah, we're going to be able to go all this way without Spain, without them trying to force peace on us. I guess it's because Scotland's scared of us. But are Scotland scared of us? They are... willing to trust us. That's not what I'm looking for, though. No, smugglers run rampant. So we either lose stability and lose a crap ton of money, or trade efficiency and national tax goes down. We have the money. Oh, we've been at free stability for so long, though. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for today. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.